You, following previous season's mantra, focuses on Joe Goldberg, played by Penn Badgley, and his exploits to locate his previous you, Marion, in Western Europe, during his so-called European holiday. Welcome back to Ivy Joe's Reviews, where today, we will preview, You. Season 4, Episode 1, and a bit of Episode 2, with very little spoilers, as possible. Chasing Marion from Season 3 to London, Joe has a new persona as a professor, Jonathan Moore, who resides in a beautiful charming British flat. Malcolm, a young, royal-adjacent professor he met at the university, whom we immediately learn is considered a jerk by most, provided the stunning flat for Joe to live. Embodying charming fireplaces, bookshelves, with large framed windows, this flat allow for easy access as well as opportunity, for Joe to continue his sociopathic, stalker, murderous ways. After a failed attempt to draw Marion back to him, Joe has already set his eyes on another woman, Malcolm's girl, Kate Galvin. Suddenly finding himself in the position to save her from robbers, she appears to be the next love, his object of obsession, another her, to learn, to study, to incorporate into his life. Despite trying to lay low, Joe finds himself sucked into the world of the British, young, elite. By the end of Episode 1 he's receiving anonymous text through a high-security, chat app, that he did not install on his phone. The app, Evanesce, instantly erases everything said, after it's read. Joe learns that someone is indeed aware of who he is, and is monitoring his actions by pulling Joe into their murderous game. But after meeting so many of Malcolm and Kate's friends, not to mention the blowback he is still trying to escape from Season 3, Joe has found himself in a blind cat and mouse game. By the beginning of Episode 2, Joe has notoriously found himself in an unwarranted position during his European holiday. For as he stated, "I do miss having someone out there. Someone worth watching. A puzzle worth solving. You." As in previous seasons, the more he tries to dig his way out, the more he becomes buried. As he says, nothing matters without his you anyway. Now shaping into a classic, murder mystery, or as Joe narrates, a whodunit, the lowest form of literature, it's imperative that you pay close attention to all the players, because undoubtedly, they will elicit various clues throughout the remaining Season 4 episodes. My hope is that it ends intensely, with gratification, but there is yet more to come, with the remaining episodes dropping in March. Despite what Joe said about whodunits, I simply enjoy them, especially a good British one. So count me in for the proverbial ride. I also want to point out, I am excited to see Sean Pertwee, who comes from a heavy theatrical family, his dad being John Pertwee, from Doctor Who. I look forward to what his character will bring to this season of You. If you've begun watching Season 4 of You, do you find it intriguing? Are you in awe of how Joe's character is able to stalk, kill, and continue on to stalk yet another individual? Tell me, do you think his character is believable? Let me know your thoughts below, and as always, thank you for watching Ivy Joe's Reviews.